Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I need to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. The Ron said, the pastor of Great Mills, told me the truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to Hiking, scattered abroad, to the four corners of earth, that's serving the truth, not truth, sincerity. To I say Shalom. This is brother Father, continue the video in the spirit. And this is going to be just a quick video. And the title is going to be People Are Getting riled up out here. And we'll start this video topic is the other day I was going into the store, and while I was walking to a store, um, behind me was Ishmael. Ishmael male was walking in behind me. But as I was walking up to the door, it was a truck full of Edomites. They were in the pickup truck, and they was full up. So they drove past, and then as they were driving past the door, they was doing like a U to come back around. And something in my spirit was like, just being circumspect of them, because I had a feeling that they was, just about to do something. So as they did to you and was driving back past, they said something to the Ishmael dude. I didn't get a chance to hear exactly what they said. They asked him did he shower with something. I didn't hear what they said, but whatever it was that they said, it was them basically saying it to try to create some type of strife, to try to create some type of conflict, But the Ishmael dude, he just kept moving, And as we walked in the doors together, he asked me, "Did I hear what they said?" And I said, "No, I didn't hear what they said, or whatever." But when I seen that, I just thought about the scriptures, and how people are going to start turning against each other, because it was a car full of Edomites, and they were basically antagonizing Ishmael, and and that's all happening because of what the things that are happening in the world. Okay, you got the wars that's going on over there with Israel and Palestine. You got the election going on here that have people dividing amongst each other. So yeah, people are getting riled up, and it's only going to continue to and ramp up more and more. Where people are not going to have no type of remorse when it comes to dealing with other nations of people. If you're not, I'm gonna say it like this: if it's a group of Edomites walking down the street and a group of Ishmael walking down the street, it's not just gonna be so pleasant no more. So I'm gonna grab this. This is Mark 13:8. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be earthquakes in diverse places, and there should be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows." Yeah. So yeah, nations are beginning to rise against each other. They already been doing that, but it's going to continue to start ramping up. It's going to continue, and it's going to come over here to America. Where it's going to start. It's going to be a small scale of civil war beginning to start. And it says, and there should be famines and troubles. Yeah, it's going to start being major trouble happening, because there's small trouble happening on a small scale right now, but it's going to increase to a greater level, because the scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold. I think I had that queued up as my next scripture. Yeah, this is Matthew 24:12. It says, "Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold," and that's what's gonna happen. We got the love of many out here is waxing cold, and that's all through the Lord. The Lord is mingling the spirits amongst these people out here, and that's how you can identify that with the times that we're living in. Okay, Apostle Hart coined this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay, so Yahweh desire that things do ramp up as we start entering into getting closer towards the end of this year, Esau's calendar year. So we just have to continue to watch and see what's going to happen. I'm gonna grab this. This second Ezra is 15. I'm gonna start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. For there should be, sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Yeah, and that's the time that we're entering into. Okay, where it's gonna be complete civil unrest and civil war happening in this place here in America, because they just coming up having the Olympics, and they were thinking that having the Olympics was going to kind of push some type of peaceful vibration out here, but no, you got people who really don't care about that, and then even though it's the Olympics, you in the Olympics, what is going on? You got countries basically competing against another, trying to see who's best. And a lot of countries, I mean, I believe at the end of the Olympics, USA supposedly ended the Olympics with the most medals, winning the most medals. What the scriptures talk about, how these countries uh, are tired of this place and are mad with this place. You know, they're tired of America always being on top. They're tired of America feeling like they're better than everybody. That they're so untouchable and they're the best nation. That spirit is gone from this place. Okay, because now if you watch the Olympics, yeah, um, USA, yeah, they won the most medals, but these other countries were competing. These other countries got some athletes that's just as good, as not better than the athletes here in America. So and when it comes to the Olympics, or for the athletes, how much more when it comes to the actual the armies of these other countries, okay, who actually do hardcore training, okay. Here in America, you got they so called did an ad with The Rock to try to influence people to join the army, and I believe I heard that it wasn't successful, that no one ended up joining. So that shows you the state that the mindset that the people here in America and the state that these other countries are in. Okay, they're preparing and gearing up, getting ready for war. But here in America, these people here are not ready whatsoever. Okay, so when things do ramp up, and civil unrest happens and civil wars do start popping off here, because they are gonna happen. Because the scriptures talking about that. Let me grab this. This is I'm gonna grab Second Ezra verse 9. I'm gonna start at Second Ezra 9 verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in the south, when thou seest a part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." Yeah. So all these things that's happening is prophecy. Okay, we're in a time where prophecy is clearly speaking. Okay, and you can't neglect what's going on. Okay, these things, like it says, uh, in verse 4, it says the Most High. It says, "Then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." So the Lord spoke about these things even from the beginning. Okay, and now they're happening. They're coming around full circle. So we just gotta continue to watch and let things play out, because the Lord is in control at the end of the day. Okay, and we're on the Lord's timing. But the things that the Lord says are going to happen are going to happen. Okay, and one thing that's going to happen is civil unrest and civil war. That is going to happen here in America, and it's coming real soon. Okay, we're entering this election, and as we get closer and closer to this election, you know, we of who wins, is going to determine a lot. It's going to determine what's going to happen next. So that's pretty much it. Or when this video is edified.